Since I get so many questions on how I make my bulletproof coffee, I'm going to do a small tutorial for you. The purpose behind bulletproof coffee is to get in some really healthy, good fats without overdoing the protein, because as we know, when we eat too much protein, it turns into sugar in our body. So when you're trying to do a low carb ketogenic diet, be it MetaFast, be it WonderSlim, be it just a keto diet, because they all work kind of the same way, limiting your carbohydrates and putting your body into a mild state of ketosis. If we overdo the protein, it turns to sugar and it spikes our insulin and we're not losing weight. So to get in the good fats, this is one of the proven methods, and you can probably find this on a million pages on YouTube, but I'm going to show you the way I make it since I get lots of questions. So here we go. Bulletproof coffee, VEDA day number 2. Okay, so for bulletproof coffee, you definitely need a blender. I guess you don't have to have one, but I like mine kind of like a cappuccino-ish with the sudsy froth on top. So anyway, I made myself 2 cups of coffee, and what I'm going to do is just pour it into my blender. The entire thing, because Lori needs a nice cup of something in the morning. To this, I'm going to be adding a tablespoon of coconut oil. So here is my 1 tablespoon of coconut oil. You can see how thick it is. It does melt. I kind of, you know, it's not a total level tablespoon, but anyway, I'm going to dump that in. There she goes. And I'm going to just clear off this tablespoon with my finger, and we'll be right back. Okay guys, the next ingredient is a tablespoon of butter. This might be a little bit more. I'm not really measuring it out. I mean, I go through the pack. You see how it's lined as far as cutting my tablespoons go. So into the blender that goes. And I like my coffee a little bit sweetened, so I'm going to be adding some. And guys, you'll be proud of me. I'm not using Splenda, but I am going to try the stevia once again and see if I can acquire a taste. I'm actually going to be using 2 of these because I don't find them as sweet as Splenda. So in goes the stevia to our bulletproof coffee. And the next ingredient I forgot to tell you about was the heavy cream. They say to use about a tablespoon or so. I like a little bit more, so I'm going to just show you how much I do. So let's see. Getting a good angle there? Yeah. I just pour it till I see visually the color of how I usually like my coffee. And pretty much, guys, that's your bulletproof coffee. So you're going to cover the blender, you're going to turn it on, which I will do, and I will keep it so you can see how it blends up. You see that froth on top? It's so good. If you've never tried this before, I don't want you to be afraid to try it. It might look a little strange at first, adding butter and coconut oil to coffee, but I'm telling you guys, it's so delicious. Now, I do have coffee cups in my house, but I prefer to drink it in a big, tall glass. I don't know why. It's like a visual thing for me. So anyway, I'm going to show you. Here's the glass. Watch what this looks like. Should pretty much fill out the top. There's your foam. Oh, it's so good. I like every last drop. I don't want to miss any of this. Watch this. In my cabinet, I have some straws. I do like the big smoothie kind of straws. Bonk. And you can put it in there, and you can have such a nice drink. Now guys, let's look at this. So here's your the cream has 5 grams of fat for a tablespoon. We know we used more than that. The coconut oil has 14 grams of fat per tablespoon, which we used one of those. And butter, let's see what we have for the butter. Let's go into the fridge. You have Breakstone's butter, and where is the, here we go. The fat on this one is 11 grams for a tablespoon. So we are getting in quite a bit of fat and no protein, and that's how you want to do it. You start your breakfast with this. Like, this is my breakfast for the day. I pretty much am not hungry. It is, what time is it now? 9:30 in the morning on Saturday. This will last me, no joke, till about 1 o'clock in the afternoon, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. That's when I'll start getting hungry because of the high fat content. Keeps you satiated. And like I said, not a lot of protein, guys. 0. So we're on our way to getting in our healthy fats without increasing our protein count. I like to have protein for lunch and dinner. So I've been tweaking this diet, and I've noticed if I have one of these bulletproof coffees for breakfast, I lose quicker as far as inches go. So, you know, the good fats are good for you. Anyway, that is VEDA number 2. I hope you guys try the bulletproof coffee. If you have any questions, if you have found a better recipe that you use and you've tweaked it up and, you know, it's good, let me know. I'd love to hear it. I'll talk to y'all guys soon. Happy VEDA day number 2.